Wanda.
And I'm Amy.
It's the Weekly Book Club with Amy and Wanda. Woo.
Oh, hey y'all, welcome once again to the book club, where we discuss the books that you're too stupid to understand.
Today we'll be discussing the book Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck. This book takes place in the heart of California during the Great Depression.
Let's introduce the characters. First off, there's George, a small, quick man with a dark face, restless eyes, and sharp, strong features. He's the brains of the operation.
Next, there's Lenny, the polar opposite of his companion,
Oh
George.
my god, no way!
What?
Nothing. It's just this thing about Justin Bieber.
Okay. Lenny is a huge man, somewhat resembling a bear, with a shapeless face, large pale eyes, and sloping shoulders. He ain't the brightest bulb in the tanning bed if you smell what I'm stepping in. He follows George's lead.
Wait a sec, let me get this straight. I thought people during that time period didn't, like, travel together.
You make an excellent point, Amy. Let's head over to the companionship headquarters, and they'll tell us a bit about that. Thanks, Wanda and Amy. I'd like to point out that George and Lenny's friendship is very unique. Lenny is often a nuisance to George, and George can get agitated very easily, but nonetheless, they still band together.
Oh wow, so they're like totally BFFs?
You could say that.
Oh.
Farm workers like us don't have no family. They don't got nobody to give a hoot about them. Not us, George. Tell about us. Well, I got you to look after me. You got me.
Well, once George and Lenny get to the ranch where they're going to work, they meet Candy, an old, stoop-shouldered, one-handed man.
Is that it?
Of course not, silly moose. There's still Slim, Carlson, Candy, Curly, and Curly's wife. To hear more about her, though, let's head over to the court where they're discussing how women, in particular Curly's wife, were treated during this time period.
Well, women were seen as property that had to be looked after. They didn't have real identities, and they weren't considered equals of men, more like possessions.
You make a valid argument, but what is your evidentiary support from this case?
Curly's wife isn't even given a name. She's known as the wife of one of the workers. She is not respected or thought of as an individual. Instead, she belongs to her husband. This reminds me of one time, one of my sorority sisters.
Thank you, Elf. What I'm sure would have been a wonderful anecdote with much purpose. But we'll have to hear it another time. Is there anything you'd like to add about Curly's life?
Actually, yes. I would also like to point out that the only way for her to receive attention from the males on the farm is by acting like a floozy. Although being a woman is a disadvantage, she tries to make the most of being the only female on the ranch. But the men only see her as a tart and don't really care about her.
Interesting point, Elle. That should give our viewers something to think about.
So, Crooks, how have things been going for you around the ranch?
Well, it ain't got no better. Well, whenever anything bad happens, the boss always blames me. And I ain't done nothing. And when other people do something, I'm always blamed. And I ain't done nothing.
Well, that sounds like a tough predicament, Crooks. And all because you're black. What a bad situation to be in. That's all the time we have for today, Crooks. I'm very sorry that we had to end so soon, but I'll see you next week.
If you have these beans, you need this ketchup. Beans with ketchup.
Well, that's all the the time we have today for the book club. Join us next week when we discuss East of Eden by John Steinbeck.
Oh, bye. Kendall, try to be at least a little bit normal on this one.
You can run and tell that, run and tell that, run and tell that, homeboy, homeboy, homeboy.
Yes, I did.
I got it, baby.
Dance.
Feet. Okay. No, like right before it starts doing it. Fart knuckle. Fool. See my pig face?
Yes. Oh.
That's my homecoming day.
Yeah.
The unicorns are gonna take me away.